In this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about guns, dogs, and of course, I'm going to bring up a little bit about cigarettes. Let's just do the cigarettes thing first, because that's going to be the shortest thing. It's just, why would you smoke that stuff? You know it causes cancer. I know when a person starts, you get addicted to it. I know that's difficult. But here's the thing, though. If you smoke, please don't do it if you live in an apartment, because everybody, all in all the other buildings can smell that crap too. Okay? And I know not all of you, but some of you, it's, I don't care what everybody else thinks. I don't care about anyone else. Oh, that can be a problem. It could be a sign of a mental disorder. Check that out. Now, as for the guns and the dogs things. Please look up the number of people that are killed by guns versus the number of people who are killed and injured by dogs. And I'm talking about legal gun owners, not gangbangers and all of them. Look it up. Please do that. You should really, really do that. Especially the number of children killed by dogs. And that's the thing about dogs. Why do people love dogs so much? Please, if you own a dog, I'm not a dog person. I don't hate dogs, but I'm not a dog person. Please, keep them on a leash. Nobody wants to be licked by your dog. No one wants to be bit by your dog. People have a right to defend themselves against your dog. Okay, so don't get pissed if someone kicks your dog because they don't know if your dog is going to attack them or not. And if your dog takes a poop, pick that nasty stuff up. Don't just leave it on the sidewalk or in the grass. I know you, okay, people, just be careful. Kids aren't going to be careful. Kids play, and they are going to get into it too. Okay? Think about other people. I know that it's very, very difficult for you to do, for a lot of people to do. But try to think about someone else, please. It's hard, I know. I know. It's easier just to give a video a thumbs down and leave nasty comments and actually think about another human being. And also, people really get sick of listening to your dogs barking. Okay, leaving them outside. I understand you want them for protection. That's fine, but come on. At least train them properly and treat them better. Don't leave them in a hot car. I mean, come on. They're animals. They're dogs. They're supposed to be your dogs that you're supposed to take care of. Why would you leave them in a hot car where they can die? Feed them properly. Treat them better than... I'm not talking about everybody. I mean, you see a lot of these dog owners. I've seen dog owners. They grab their dogs by the collar and then yank them. Have you seen that, some of you guys? I have. What the heck? I mean, like I said, I'm not a dog person. I don't particularly care a whole lot about dogs. I don't hate them. I know people have dogs, and I do play with their dogs because, some of them are fun to play with, just like cats. I'm not saying I prefer cats over dogs now, because I don't. Cats throw up all over your apartment and everything with their hair balls all over your house. But dogs are... nobody wants to be licked by your dogs, okay? But, and I understand they're good for protection, and I do laugh at gun owners when they talk about, well, if someone breaks in my house at 2 in the morning, blah, blah. Okay, dumbass. You're asleep in your bed. If you don't have an alarm system or a dog to wake you up, and they get in your house quietly, and they have that gun to your head, good luck getting to your gun. I mean, good, you should own. I don't have no problem with people owning a gun. Actually, I'm pro-gun ownership. But, you do still need a dog to wake you up or an alarm, something that's going to wake you up just in case. And another thing you hear from gun owners, is if they had a gun on them, that wouldn't happen to me because I own a gun and they came into my car, I would blow them away. Okay, if a person has a gun on you already, okay, you can grab your gun all you want. It takes a split second to pull that trigger. This is what gets me, We had that Orlando massacre. I'm not going to make a video about that. I know a lot of people have, because, some people are just trying to make money off it. Some people are. I'm not. I'm mentioning it in this video, but it won't be in the title of my video. But like the Orlando massacre, now you got all these people that want gun control. And then other people say, well, if everybody was armed, and, there's some truth to that. If everybody's armed, nobody's going to have the courage to walk into a place. I mean, think about it. No one walks into a police station, and they better not do it, and start shooting the place up. No one does it. Or on a military base. They just don't do it. They may throw a hand grenade, but you don't really hear them doing it. I mean, where the people are armed, I'm saying. You don't ever see someone going into a place where people are armed and shooting the place up. You don't hear people going to a gun store and shooting the place up. You don't do that. Hear that. So there's some truth to that. And of course, with this Orlando massacre, and anytime there's something like this, you get these idiot politicians. One side, gun control, gun control, gun control. It's the guns' fault. It's guns' fault. Gun control, gun control. The other side, with this case, Islam, Islam, Islam. And you can't really talk to either side. They already have made up their minds, and neither of them are blaming the stupid bastard that did it. It's not Islam's fault, and it ain't guns' fault. A gun does not get off the stupid counter and shoot somebody. Now, a dog now might be paying it, minding its own business 1 second, and then the next second bite some kid's face off, or kill some kid or an old lady, and then go lick his genitals again like nothing happened. Dogs are known to do that, just attack people for no reason. But a gun is not going to just go off. Now, I want to do quick in this video right now. Like, let's say, argument's sake, I became president, which obviously is never going to happen. Now, first off, with driving a car, like I said before, you have to get your driver's license renewed every 6 to 8 years, but you have to take driving tests, you have to take driving classes, the same type that the police have to do. You have to learn how to drive properly before you can get a driver's license. There'll be no driver's license for illegal immigrants. Illegal. There will be no driver's license for them. For immigrants, though, legal immigrants, again, driving test. Now for guns, if you're on an FBI watch list, like this bastard apparently was, they wouldn't be able to get a gun. Sorry, no gun. If you lose your gun or your gun is stolen, you can't buy another gun for a year. If it happens twice, you can't buy a gun for 5 years. If it happens third time, you're out. Sorry, no guns for you. You have to go, anyone who owns a gun, every couple of years, have to take a mental evaluation. Obviously, you got to have training. Anyone who buys a gun will have to have proper training. You have to learn to shoot the gun, handle the gun, how to store it safely, all this stuff. You will have no choice but to do it. This is what I believe they should do. Now, people say, well, the Second Amendment, the government shall make no laws. Yeah, well, they tell that to the First Amendment, okay, and the Fourth and Fifth. People have done it. We could do it to the Second. And it's stupid just to say, well, let's let everybody have a gun. Everybody don't need a gun. And just because everybody owns a gun, some people are psychotic. They could care less if they die. They can if they can get an automatic or semi-automatic, take 3 or 4 people out, they're happy. If they take one person out, they're happy. You don't want these idiots to have a freaking gun. Guns are the most dangerous thing a person can own besides a dog. Those are the 2 things, most dangerous things you can own, a dog and a gun. Dog, because you don't know if it's going to turn on somebody, because you hear it all the time. That dog was always so good with kids, always minding his business. It was licking his genitals on the corner, and then all of a sudden bit little Susie's face off and tore out her throat, and then we're right back to licking his genitals. You hear that a lot. The dog killed somebody. Nobody is as outraged by dogs as they are about guns. It's mainly criminals killing criminals. Why is that? It's because the politicians and the media find something to attack, something to make you scared of. And yeah, they push gun control. And like I just said, I'm for gun control. It's stupid just not to regulate something like a gun. But you need some. And now dogs dog owners need to be regulated. They need all take their dogs to obedience classes. Sorry, but you're going to have to take your dog to obedience classes. You're going to have to learn how to take care and feed your dog, how to care for your dogs. Same with any pet. If you buy a cat or any other animal, you're going to need to learn how to actually take classes to take care of these animals. The pet shop can offer some courses too. How hard can it be to learn how to take care of these animals? You can't just let your cat roam around in people's neighborhood, tear people's gardens up and stuff, or your dog to do these stupid ass things. As for the type of guns, I wouldn't really ban any weapon, any gun. And here's another thing you hear from gun owners. And to me, this is probably the most hilarious thing about, and I'm talking about the gun nuts, not the gun owners, but gun nuts. I mean, people who worship guns, think they're the greatest things in the world, that everybody owned a gun would be all peaceful and singing Kumbaya. The same type of idiots on the other side that think if we ban guns, would be singing Kumbaya and all that stuff. These people, they're so stupid. They'll tell you, well, if we had to have these guns, because, the government, blah, 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 and we got to be able to fight back against the government. Okay, idiot. The military is going to fight you. The military is trained. You are not. that's trained. They have better weapons. They have better equipment than you. They're going to monitor all of your communications, your cell phones, landline, all that stuff. They will monitor. They can set up sniper positions. They can take you out. They know how to flank you, outflank you. They know how to do all these things that you will not be able to comprehend. These people are trained to take out the enemy. I was going to say trained killers, but they're not necessarily killers. They're doing their jobs. They are trained. They know what they are doing. So don't think you're going to go up against the military or the government and win. Besides, I don't want you in control of my country any more than I want some corrupt corporation. Okay? I mean, that's just ridiculous. Gun control. And then you get, I already said, liberals, when you take away everybody's guns, everybody's going to be peace and perfection. No, it's not. People killing each other way before guns. Okay? And the amazing atheists did a good one on this. I watched it yesterday. I'm going to try to put it in the description. There's a lot I can say this. I don't know why people are scared of guns, but guns are not going to solve all of our problems. And also, people like to bring up Australia. Oh, the Australians, they ban guns, and now they don't have these shootings and all that stuff. Yeah, France banned guns too, and they had over 100 people murdered by some Muslim terrorists. And yet you can't really own a gun in France. Explain that one, genius. The difference between Australia and France and the United States? Australia is surrounded by water. You cannot bring guns into Australia without getting caught. So do not use Australia as an example. France, you can sneak in through Turkey and all these other countries, and you can get guns throughout Europe. The United States, people from South America and Mexico, they can get in. It's not like Obama's doing anything to curtail illegal immigration. So where do you think a lot of these guns come from? What do you think a lot of these illegal immigrants do? A lot of them are in gangs and bringing guns and drugs. That's why it's called illegal. And the Democrats don't care about the legal immigrants any more than the Republicans. And neither of them are really that much going to do anything to stop it. You know why? They make money off of these illegals. They do jobs that Americans don't want. Yeah, because you can pay them 50 cents an hour, treat them like slaves. Actually, they are technically slaves because you're paying them nothing. Don't give them any health care. Well, it's free for them apparently now. Taxpayers dime, but it's free for them. Free education, taxpayers paying for that again. But they're basically treated as slaves. They can be threatened, or if you don't do this job for 15 hours, there's Jose, we're sending your butt back. All illegals are from South America and Mexico. There's some from Europe and Asia, and they're being same thing used. And that's basically all it is that it's money. These corporations can make money off of these illegals. The politicians know it, and they get the money put in their pockets, so they ain't going to do jack crap about illegal immigration. Okay? And just because a liberal says something doesn't make it right. For you liberals need to know that, and conservatives, because a conservative says something doesn't make it right. I want to do another video eventually when I do that conservative liberal thing. But seriously, don't get so scared about guns. The media knows how to scare you. They scare some people about Muslims, and then you get the other side, Islamophobia. If you say anything about how violent, let's face it, Islam is the most violent religion right now. And if you say that, you're a racist. Islam is not a race. But anyways, we're going to watch that video from an amazing atheist. I'll put that in the description. He brings up the Orlando shooting and all this other stuff. And Christy Grimm, who was killed Friday in Orlando. Christina Grimm, Grimme. Look her up on YouTube and listen to some of her music. She actually was a very, very talented musician. Thanks. For free to like, subscribe, for free to comment. Hopefully this video uploads. It looks like it's changing colors and stuff now. Hopefully it doesn't show like there's a problem. Thanks, because I hate redoing videos. It sucks.